Hey everybody, welcome back to Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows. Last time, we did the Clockwork Tower as well as fought Black Knight again, who caused Mona to run off because he told her that we're trying to beguile the Magicist, and that kind of pissed her off. So today, we're gonna not think about that for now, and go to the Tropical King for new armor. I'm gonna regret this. Let's go with the wardrobe, which... The name is amazing, the wardrobe. Anyway, so this is basically you take no knockback, but your traction's worse, and that's it. Why I'm taking this into the ice level? That's a good question. Do I have a good answer for you? No, but look how far I slide. Like, okay, I want to see this. I stopped now, and I slid halfway across the ice. Oh, this is gonna be pleasant. I mean, I can always just turn around, but that's gonna really make things difficult. I guess I could just immediately burst in the other direction, though, so this really isn't that bad. I guess if you're having a lot of issues with knockback, then go for this armor, but this is probably the worst armor that actually has an effect out of all the armor. Like, the treasure trapping is helpful, the goo garment's really fun, and then there's this, which is not, like, I almost got fucked on that platform. I don't know, this is not really much of a point to it. Knockback isn't really I wouldn't say it's really the biggest cause of death in Plague of Shadows. I mean, maybe it is and I'm just not paying attention. That's entirely possible, but I don't know. I don't remember having much of an issue with it. I probably have, though. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I keep saying I don't know. I do know. What the fuck me? I just jumped in the pit like an idiot. Let's not do that again. What I was trying to say is, regardless of if knockback is a big deal or not, and apparently it's not, apparently my just pure idiocy when it comes to playing video games is, there's armor that has a more helpful effect in letting you get your treasure back more easily if you've died, letting you bounce off walls and have some more maneuverability options. There's stuff like that, and using the wardrobe is just sort of boring. Like, great, you don't take knockback, woohoo. Admittedly, the color scheme is edgy and cool, so I like it. But by edgy and cool, I more so mean gamery. Okay, I have a question. I have a gaming laptop, some MSI thing, and it's pretty tame with it, but there are so many gaming laptops that just, like, overuse the color scheme of red and black, because apparently that's the gamery color scheme. And I don't know why. I mean, it looks fine. I'm not saying it looks bad. I just wonder where that came from. Like, I guess I can understand it for keyboard backlighting, because, like, for some reason, red light just seems like it's bright enough to illuminate the keys, but isn't super bright to, like, light everything else up. It's not like, it's a fairly dark light, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but I'm saying it anyway. But, like, I guess that's why it became the gamer color, I don't know. I mean, Razer goes with green, so I guess it's not like a definitive gamer color, but red seems to be it. I mean, now it's just every color because RGB, but yeah. I tell you, looking into building a gaming laptop, it's a gaming computer. I guess also a laptop, though, if you're trying to do that. I don't know. You get way more RGB stuff. Like, even if you're not looking for RGB stuff, you're probably going to get RGB stuff, because it's just on everything now. And I guess it's not bad. I mean, it's nice to have, I guess. I have an RGB keyboard that I mostly have because I had macro keys, and I need those for editing. Not because of the RGB. I literally... It actually is kind of helpful, the RGB keyboard, because I actually have it, like, so, like, if I'm in Premiere, in Adobe Premiere, I'm in Photoshop, certain keys will be lit up to tell me they have a function, and maybe, you know, what fucking function they have? Fuck! That was fun. What was I saying? Yeah, certain keys are lit up, like, to just tell me that they do something, basically. I kind of want that money, even though there's really nothing left I can buy. Percy's out of shit. There's only one bit of armor left, and I have, 10,000 gold above the requirement to buy that, so I really shouldn't worry about money at this point, but I'm gonna. And there's nothing you can do to stop me besides telling me in the comments to stop worrying about money, and I might. So I hate this guy. Actually, you know what we can do? We can just kill him like this. So we don't have to deal with him later. Well, now we gotta wait. So we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it and hope he doesn't kill us. There we go. Usually he's a little bit more annoying, but maybe I just good at the game suddenly. So there's literally no indication of this, but there's actually a pink diamond behind there, so make sure to grab that if you're a bit low on money for things. But Plague of Shadows gives you so much money for, like... And, like, we've already bought everything from Percy, so, like, there's not much point in getting money now. There's one bit of armor left, but that's really not much. So this, I don't believe you can actually launch this at all as Plague Knight. Maybe at the charge? No. Or maybe with a different burst. Like, if you just go the basic burst, we can fly this away. No. So you literally cannot use that, which is interesting. Which means you have to make heavy use of your burst to get across these areas now, and your VAT, if you have it. Which, dear God, hopefully you do, because it makes Plague of Shadows so much easier. I really like that they just outright removed the ability to use that, because this is near the end game. You should be fairly well versed in how to move around as Plague Knight. So it makes sense to say, no, we're not giving this option to move around. Use Plague Knight's abilities. There's enough platforms, so you'll be fine. And it works because this area feels like it could pass as an area designed purely for Plague Knight. If there's things that are just outright removed. Why they're still there, I actually really don't even know. Like, you think they would just remove them, but I guess that would take more effort than just keeping them there, huh? So, fair enough, but yeah. I like it. I like that area a lot. It's really fun. I like any area that has those things a lot. They're fun in Shovel Knight for one, but also I like them in Plague Knight because, well, they make good use of Plague Knight's abilities. Alright, fishing spot here. Probably is this. Again, I do prefer the health potions to Icors in terms of a reward for fishing. I prefer the bait bomb in general to fishing because, like, it's faster. Fishing took forever in Shovel Knight comparatively, so it really didn't take that long, but yeah. Which is why actually playing with the amiibo in Shovel Knight, it's really cool because you get the bait bomb, so it's basically like, here's a better fishing rod that can actually, like, be an effective tool to fight sometimes. It's kind of cool. Anyway, we got the War Horn earlier, and in exchange for that, we get the Berserker's Brew, which is okay. It's pretty good for some boss fights. We basically can now take no damage from enemies, and if they attack us, we still get our iframes, and they die, or they take damage at least. So it's helpful against something like these knights. You can just sort of run at them and shove them off a cliff. It's fairly fun to use. I like using it in boss fights specifically. It can be effective there. Polar Knight, I more so use the Smoke Bomb against Polar Knight, but it might be helpful against Taker Knight actually, because if he's just gonna run at you anyway, just use the Berserker's Brew and he'll hurt himself. So that might be helpful. I need to do it for the back. Oh, wait, no? No, okay, that was just a random thing. Yeah. You can throw your bomb into any pit actually and get a bonus, or get a reward. It doesn't need to be specifically fishing spots. The most you're just gonna get is like money or magic, and that's all. You're not really gonna get anything too worthwhile, but it's kind of cool that they give you something. How do I want to get this? Probably just like that. There we go. So I feel like you could probably get to this area really easily by just bursting correctly, but I've never been able to do it. Like, you could probably, if you really timed it well, burst down there and then, like, you know what? Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I'll be honest, I just don't know how to do it, but I'm sure you could. It seems viable, especially since they, one, put a Cypher Coin down there, and two, up here, there's literally nothing important. There's no Cypher Coins, there's no treasure, there's just one enemy and that's it, and some magic. So I feel like it is possible to burst down there and get across. It seems like it is, but again, never been able to do it. I would really love to see someone do it. I should really watch a speedrun of this game at some point to see if maybe they do. It would speed things up considerably. I mean, you skip a room. That's pretty helpful. Should I use a smoke bomb here? Nah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna be patient. I'm not risking it, especially when I have the wardrobe on and I'm gonna like slip all over the place. It takes us so long to get going on ice, by the way, because our traction's so shitty. Like, hold on, if we find ice, I'm gonna... Oh, motherfucker! I'm gonna show you, because it's actually kind of stupid. So, okay. Start here, and I'm gonna start holding right now. We didn't even get up to full speed in that stretch. It takes so long. I mean, you can just burst to get to full speed anyway, but still. It's really funny when you're just trying to walk, and you just, like, move along at a snail's pace. I mean, Plague Knight's not a particularly fast walker anyway, but that's just sad. Anyway, need to get up here, so use the vat, and that's our music sheet. And just deal with you. And this area's pretty fun, so you can burst across it. I kind of wish they had removed, like, a lot of those snow things in the air, because then, again, it would have made it so you had to use Plague Knight more, or Plague Knight's abilities naturally more. But, oh well. Anyway, let's equip the smoke bomb and go against Hollow Knight. Boom! Hey, Beard Knight, you got something in your ears? Weakling. You've likely figured out why I'm here, yes? I need something that you have. You know, I've never liked you. Wizards, masks, books, cheap tricks. You're nothing but a weakling. Wow, how grumpy. Let's settle this with a snowball fight. Speaking of snowballs, I'm also going to equip the float burst. Because I'm going to be bursting a lot. I'm also going to be using the smoke bomb a lot, because later on, you are going to make spike pits, and I do not want to die to those. I really don't. So I'm going to make very liberal use of the smoke bomb here in order to stay alive and healthy. And I'm going to use the float burst because I plan to float above him constantly and hit him with that, and he's already dead. He's really not that bad of a fight. You just gotta, well, yeah, make use of that smoke bomb to be immune to the spikes. Use the float burst and continuously float above him, and then just keep throwing things at him. Goes down pretty easily. Something tells me Polo Knight knows how to sling snow. That shovel is no match for a catapult, eh? Exothermic reactions are my specialty. You simply couldn't take the heat. And that's another Ashes. Nothing to buy from Percy, no research to do. We do have a couple music sheets to turn in, though. Let's go ahead and do that. Come up here, bud. Jump up. Leap. And there we go. New music, though? No, nothing. Okay, well, we got some money. And nothing to buy with it. Literally nothing. Okay. With that done, we do have a boss fight to take on. With the Lightning Striker? I always forget this guy's name, but I'm pretty sure it's Lightning. A Phantom Striker? Lightning Striker? Either one makes sense. Phantom Striker. Ah, the Alchemist. Tales of your exploits have reached far and wide. Really? And who are you? An interested party. I seek only to find the bravest fighters and test them. What, by rubbing your shoes on the carpet and poking them? I've got places to be. Zap! Then prove your worth. And now we just fight him. So again, pretty easy fight. Make liberal use of the smoke bomb. Just throw cluster powders at him, because he's going to defend against your vials with his sword. Float burst, and yeah. Just kind of a typical boss setup, honestly. So the same thing we did for Polar Knight. He's really not that bad. So the thing with, whoa. Yeah, he went down a lot faster than usual even. Thing about that is, he will give you more gold depending on how much damage you take from him. I don't know the exact, like, how much damage you have to take from him to get down in a reward, but, he's praising us and will give us a lot of pink diamonds. Fuck ton of them. Like 8? 9? 10? Number? Bunch of money that we don't need anymore. But, hey, cool nonetheless. Get the bounce casing back, and that's gonna be about it. We got one level left to tackle, and that is the flying machine, lair of the propeller knight dude guy. Also, I just noticed that the ship is actually kind of docked on that mountain. Actually, like, drew a sprite for that. It's like, that's actually really cool. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. See you guys next time.